Hello everyone and welcome to the last best of 5 in the IEM Season 1 playoff stage, and it is between HoT, the Ukrainian Night Elf, who's spawning in the bottom spawn position here on the first map, which is Secret Valley, and Grubby, of course, the Dutch Orc player, who's spawning in the top spawn position. And we can already see Grubby going for a very quick scout PN here, and otherwise Altar and Burrow first, but not the regularly timed barracks, which would be built usually around this time already, but maybe a different strategy. And his PN is heading right towards the Ancient of War creep position of HoT, where his Ancient of War is being produced right now. In the meantime, he's also going for Altar and Moonwell first, so we're gonna get some action here immediately in this best of 5. Of course, this is going to be deciding who is going to be the last player to join the finals of this tournament. And there we see the PN pulling the creeps, and the Wisp is immediately coming from HoT, but for some reason the Null Overseer, now he's able to lure him away, but that one did a lot of damage. Now the Wisp has also gone down, and he's forced to bring another one in an attempt to also lure the assassins away, but for some reason it isn't working, and he's not even cancelling the Ancient of War, and the Wisp is probably gonna survive though. So he lost 2 Wisps here early on and the money for the Ancient of War, so good luck going into a early and mid game after that start. Demon Hunter first for HoT and Blade Master first for Grubby, who is adding his barracks and his second burrow right now. Nevertheless, of course, way later, as I previously mentioned, usually the first grunt would spawn at about the same timing the Blade Master comes out, but as we will see, that's not going to be the case here. So HoT is rebuilding the Ancient of War inside his main base here. Demon Hunter is out, second Moolah coming right now. Of course, the building placement, as usual for the time, built in a way to protect the Wisps from Blade Master harassment. No more Ancient of War creeping is going to take place here. Grubby, in the meantime, finishing his second burrow. Nothing else particularly out of the ordinary being done by him. No mana burn here, surprisingly, by the Demon Hunter. Maybe he wants to save his mana. But the Blade Master is going to start by doing some harassment here, and as you can see, the one Wisp here is exposed. He's going to survive one more hit, but barely doesn't make it into the gold mine, and therefore first experience for the Dutch Orc player here. The Grunt is also heading across the map. The Blade Master is going to continue the harassment. He's going to force at least to detonate on the second Wisp here, and there's the mana burn, which puts the Blade Master out of mana for now. In the meantime, second Grunt is out, and Grubby is building the War Mill here. He doesn't go for the tech, which he already could do right now, and he's pulling the PNs already. In the meantime, tier 2 started, and this is, as it appears, going to be a tower push here by Grubby. I'm assuming as a follow-up to the early game he had here, but then again, given that he sent out the PN immediately, this may have been planned right from the start by Grubby, and he's going to continue applying a bit of pressure here. PNs have now left the base, and as far as I can tell, this Wisp here and the Demon Hunter is all that HoT at the moment got out on the map to do some scouting. As we can see, he so far has no idea what Grubby is up to. The PN's also not heading across the middle here. Grubby moving them around the right hand side of this little forest here, and therefore this is still not being scouted by the Night Elf player. Grubby now heading to the shop. Let's see what he's going to pick up here. It's boots and dust of appearance, so he's going to be able to work against the archers very nicely, which HoT is already producing at this point. 3 of them are out, and right about now he's going to find out about these PNs. Now HoT knows about what's up and sees the towers coming. Of course, the Demon Hunter and the archers are going to have to get into position. Demon Hunter did pick up the boots of speed as well. Second tower is now being built. 4 Wisps already being pulled. Does he have the resources to build that many Engines of War already? Well, he's just putting them, at least for now. First archer is going down, second one has taken a lot of damage already, and HoT at the moment doesn't really get the damage output on the field yet. Of course, his unit production has been delayed by a lot because his Ancient of War has been cancelled early on, The first of the towers is going to be cancelled. Moonwell is up, and immediately the Moonshoes is being used. In the meantime, 3 more Ancients of War coming. Grubby, is he able to keep this around close? No, he's not. So the Demon Hunter escaping here after killing the tower. Grubby starts attacking the upcoming Ancients of War. In the meantime, the one Ancient of War even uprooting, so Archer production has been stopped for now. HoT investing everything into the Ancients of War. One of them had to be cancelled right now, but 2 of them are still looking pretty healthy. Demon Hunter in the back of the base did use the Moonshoes to get back up to almost full health. The Archers are gonna have to be repositioned here. There is the dust available, not yet used, but it looks, yeah, he's gonna have to use it right now, and that is gonna force these Archers to head back into you know, the safer spaces of the Night Elf base, but there's not really a lot there to help them, you know, protect themselves. One of the Archers is going down, 2 Ancients of War now up and marching to the Night Elf base, and the third one is about to finish as well. The Blade Master here, pretty low on HP, but he doesn't really want to have his pressure easing off, because then that's going to give HoT the time to simply cancel the towers here, which is not at all in Grubby's interest. At the same time, Grubby was able to gather up 5 grunts already though, whereas there's only 1 archer remaining for HoT, plus of course the 3 Ancients of War that now start taking down the guard towers of Grubby one by one. One of them had to be cancelled, and the second one is going to be killed. In the meantime, the Demon Hunter took down one of the grunts. And it looks like the Blade Master was at the heal fountain just for a brief moment to get a few hit points back. Now Grubby decides to add a shop at the top of HoT space as well. One of the grunts has been taken down, the second one has to be repositioned. Maybe he can just pull that one back to the heal fountain, because of course, you know, since they're on the map, why not abuse them? Demon Hunter is gonna make sure that grunt isn't gonna get too far. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, was about to say I'm gonna keep it in the screen down here, but Demon Hunter making sure that that grunt doesn't get too far, and it's already been taken down. Now both of the heroes are taking it out on each other, but the Wisp doesn't get the block down. Therefore, Grubby is gonna get away for now. Even picked up a Scroll of Speed. Another Ancient of War is going to be built here, but 2 out of the 3 Ancients of War have already been taken down. The Demon Hunter is gonna make sure to get to the shop, but actually the tower here gets the kill on the Demon Hunter with a very long-ranged shot, and that is going to give a lot of time to Grubby to build additional towers to make sure to get this Ancient of War killed. It would be in Grubby's interest to stay. Okay, he doesn't do it. Should have stayed very close to the Ancient of War here to make sure that HoT doesn't get it uprooted anymore. But Grubby didn't do so. That's at least gonna give, you know, some sustainability to this position with the Ancient of War for HoT. But Grubby decides to just snipe out the Wisp here first. That repairs another Ancient of War, finishing. So much stuff going on here. Another Ancient of War coming in the back of the base, and Grubby at the same time adding 2 more towers as well. Demon Hunter is about to spawn again. This tower up here is probably not going to come up. Actually, the Demon Hunter isn't going for it. He's going for the Blade Master at first. But this Ancient of War is gonna fall, and it looks like the towers are gonna finish here. Grubby's Blade Master is gonna have to fall back. He still has the boost of speed. So does HoT, of course, but there is no more mana on the Blade Master, so he's easily gonna get away. And all of the towers are gonna get up. And now nighttime is over, and that means that all of the Moonshoes, except for a little bit, is gone, and there's not going to be new Moonshoes for a very long time, which puts HoT in a very tough spot. 17 supply for him, 36 for Grubby, and he's already calling GG. Yeah, seeing that he's got nothing to fall back on in this match, just, you know, due to night being over, due to the Moonwells being empty, due to the majority of his Ancients of War being dead, and due to the fact that Grubby got a couple more towers up there at his base. So that was a very quick first map. Grubby opening very aggressively with the Wisp, with the PN at the Ancient of War of his opponent that was being produced, following it up with a tower rush, and it worked out very nicely for him. So Grubby getting the quick 1-0 victory here, or 1-0 lead here. And the next map, unfortunately, I don't have the replay to, and therefore I'm just gonna have to cast over a old VOD, which is in horrible quality, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it, and I guess it's better than nothing. And therefore we're gonna head on into map 2, which is going to be Tarina's Stand.